What is happening, everyone? Welcome back to some more Stardew Valley. Oh, man, it's been so long. But, I don't know, I woke up this morning and I was like, you know what? Today's the day I'm going to record some more Stardew Valley, finally. And, I'm pretty eager to get back into it. Now, oh, hey, check it out. So, this is Kent. Yeah, you might remember from a long time ago, we saw like a cutscene with Sam and Vincent talking about their... I don't think we actually saw that cutscene now that I think about it. Well, in any case, someone in that family has probably mentioned that that Kent here was off at war, and now he's back. So yeah, we have a new villager at the start of year 2. I'm actually gonna turn my volume down a little bit because it's a little bit loud. But yeah, man, I am so eager to get back into this. You guys have no idea. It's been so long. I mean, you do have an idea of how long it's been. I gotta kind of like get my bearings here a little bit, and let's see what we got. Ooh, Dimitri sent us a rainbow shell, and what else do we have? Oh, I think this is relatively new. I don't remember getting this notice before. But I do remember mentioning that at one point in the LP. And also, that actually reminds me, I do have something else I need to talk about. Since I have last stopped playing this game, there have since been a swath of new updates. Let me try to remember where my scythe is now. I think it was in this one. No. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there has since been a whole mess of new updates, and from what I have read, I haven't read a whole lot about them, only a few things. Well, that's not true. I did read over pretty much the whole patch notes, but I only remember a few of the things, I guess would be more accurate to say. But from what I recall of what I read, most of the new updates are like late game stuff. So that means that hopefully in this year of Stardew Valley, there's going to be a lot of stuff that I haven't seen myself yet, which I'm actually really looking forward to doing on screen. And yeah, I'm really stoked about that. Now, you might notice that, yeah, there's like debris and stuff in our fields here, and you might be wondering, well, Lex, isn't that why you built the stone path around it, so that wouldn't happen? And for the most part, that is true. However, it does just kind of happen at the beginning of the season anyway, wherever you have, like, free... I don't know what you would call it, free space. Ooh, you know what? I can just put these sprinklers down later. This is just going to save me more time. Yeah, because the problem is, if you hold up land with a sprinkler on it like this, it's going to take up the sprinkler as well. But we can always just put those back down. Also, I mentioned it a lot when I was last recording, but again, it's been a while, so in case you've forgotten, this season, or rather this year, not this season, this year in Stardew Valley, year 2, I am going to be showing a fair bit less than what I did before, mostly because a lot of what I'm going to be doing we've already seen. So this video, I still, it's funny, even at the moment of recording this, I still haven't decided whether I'm going to do 3 or 4 in-game days. But it'll depend on how much time we end up at and how much, well, interesting things I have to say. Okay, so before I go over to Pierre's for seeds, I know I bought some amount of rhubarb seeds. Looks like 150. I don't know how many spots I have offhand, but also money's not really going to be an issue, especially after our first batch of crops. So I think I'm just going to go buy some amount of seeds. Oh, let's see, we got a cutscene here. Oh, I don't recognize this music. Ooh, I wonder if this is a new cutscene. Whoa, I think this is a new cutscene. I don't remember this at all. Aww, that's cute. Emily's a sweet girl. Whoa, oh no! Aww. Aww. That's sad. Aw, what a sweet girl. Interesting. I've never really thought about that, like not giving an animal a name as a token of respect. But yeah, in any case, let's go ahead and... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was a new cutscene. I don't think I've ever seen that before. Okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna buy. Probably just cauliflower. I guess we could buy a little variety of things. Not that it particularly matters, but... how many is that? Like, I'm so bad at math. It's like about 100. Yeah, that's fine. Well, in any case, I'm glad we got to see that new cutscene. Makes me wonder now. Now I'm all excited to like enter parts of town and to enter parts of town and then see what all is happening. Ooh, I'm gonna need my watering can. Okay, let's start by... Ooh, where is my watering can? Not in here. In here, maybe? Yes, right here. Okay. Yeah, let's take that out and put that away. Okay. Yeah, so most of this setting up my crops, it's probably going to take pretty much the entire first day of spring. And I'm going to be doing pretty much all of it off screen. Okay, I thought I was going to take up my stone path for a second there. So yeah, most of this day is probably going to get cut out. And if it is, I'll just meet you on the other side. Unless I come up with something interesting to say, which, yeah, we'll see if that happens. Okay, I think I'll just cut back in here. Yeah, I got all the seeds planted, and I've just about got them all watered. As you can see, I didn't end up buying quite enough to completely fill out all the space I dug up, but I can just buy more seeds tomorrow. It's really not that big of a deal. This patch here is all those, like, these are all those assorted seeds I just bought at Pierre's earlier in the episode. Well, just now, actually, before the cut. And then over here, you can see I've already got all these rhubarb seeds planted and watered. Again, 150 wasn't quite enough to fill this out, but it's close enough that I'm not really going to worry about it. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to... I can remember which chest all this stuff goes in. Put that there. And put these away. You know what? I should put these in here as well. Oh, I accidentally... I chopped down a tree to get it out of the way, totally forgetting that it was my... Oh, the cat's on the bed. That's another part of the update that's pretty cute. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, I totally forgot that that was my tree that was spitting out oak resin. So I'll have to set that up again at some point, but it's not that big of a deal, really. Okay, so heading on to day 2. Like I said, I definitely need to get more seeds today. I want to... Okay, here we go. We got some wine ready. No, don't drink it, please. And I need to see what my heart situation looks like. Let me check the luck here as well. Okay, perfect, because I'm not really trying to go to the Skull Cave, really, anytime soon. Let's see what we got here. So yeah, Pierre also sells new fertilizer, as that note just said. Oh, I also didn't check on my animals yesterday, but I think they should be fine, thanks to my auto feeders. Yeah, looks like they are. So even if now I'm at the point where even if I miss checking on the animals, it's really not a big deal at all, in the slightest. So yeah, Pierre sells more fertilizers. I wouldn't really recommend buying those though at this point in the game. That's like a I don't know. Buying fertilizer is more of like a end game sort of a thing. Which, believe it or not, even though we're on year 2, we're actually not quite at the end game yet. I'd say this is... I don't really want to call it mid-game, because I think it is a little bit later than that. I think I remember talking about this at some other point. Oh, this is a gift chest. Here's a food chest. Yeah, I remember talking about this at one other point. Oh, you know what? We can also let our animals out. It's spring. I didn't even realize that. Just go ahead and open that up there. We'll do the same for the chickens here in a moment. I need to make more cheese presses at some point. It's actually very important that we let the animals out because our pig can't search for truffles unless he's out. So let's close this. Open that. And now the chickens can get out too. So I got all those going. Those away there. Let's see. It's about 8 o'clock. Okay, let's see what the heart situation looks like. Okay, that's right. I remember this, right? 9 hearts with Leah. Didn't realize we were so high with Clint. And Haley and Emily, too. Haley, I remember that, but, okay, everyone else is doing pretty well. Wizard's at 4 hearts. That's good. I want to get the Wizard's hearts up in particular. Ooh, excuse me, so that we can get a certain, I guess you'd call it a side quest later on in the game. Now let's see, I think the pig already dug up a truffle there. Yep, looks like he did. Boom, there we go, our first truffle. And this we're actually going to put away for the community center. Oh, you know what else I haven't checked on is my greenhouse over here. Yeah, we're going to have to rehost some of these spots, and actually rewater them too now that I think about it. Oh, you know what, I could just put these coffee beans out if I really wanted to. Instead of buying more seeds from Pierre. But is that something I really want to do? I don't know if it is, to be quite honest. I guess it would be more convenient. And it would also cost less money. Okay, I talked myself into it. I'll just plant some more coffee beans. Although after this... Well, these last through summer too, so maybe I'll just keep them around for that as well. I guess there's no reason not to. We definitely don't need to plant any more coffee beans in this though, because yeah, once you get a lot of these things going, they just start growing like weeds, honestly. Ooh, you know what? We're not going to have enough to fill all this space up, I don't think. Actually, I took the I think out of it. We're definitely not going to. But that's okay. I guess I could still stand to buy a few more seeds. And then, what was everyone's gift situation? So, pretty much everybody's been gifted once. So we can do some gifting today as well. So I'll just take all the usual stuff out for that. In fact, oops, hang on. Yeah, what I like to do when I gift is just move everything down here so I can just have a full row of gifts ready to go. And then we'll just take pretty much everything here. I don't know why Winterroot's in here. I don't know who likes that. Rabbit's Foot, I'm going to put away, actually. Because I don't want to accidentally give it to somebody. And actually... Pearl, there it is. I want to put that away as well. And also want to leave myself a slot open so that I can actually buy those seeds. Oops. Clicked out of the window there. Okay, Pam... You're alright with quartz, right? Oh, nope, never mind. I always do that with quartz. Like, that seems to be the one gift that I'll give to people who just aren't into it. And it's like... It's almost... You would think with how frequently I do it that I know, but I really don't. Okay, Haley's not up here. That's kind of weird. She's probably just not up there yet. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to get back into the groove of playing Stardew for the channel. It's weird because, like... I forgot, like, you know... Yeah, I gotta figure out how many seeds I gotta buy. I'll get 40, actually. I think should be good. And I'm gonna put these down here so I don't accidentally give them to somebody. Let's put diamonds up here. But yeah, it's like, you know, with Stardew Valley, what do you like, Pierre? I'll just give you a quartz. See, there I go again. There I go again. But yeah, with Stardew Valley, it's a lot different than a lot of my other LPs. Because there's a lot of intermission, I guess you could say. There's just a lot of me not talking. Especially with the way that I'm doing it this year, in particular. Ooh, good, everybody's here. Oh, that's right, it's Tuesday, so they all come to work out. You can have a diamond. You can have an aquamarine. And you can also have a diamond. I probably shouldn't be giving out these diamonds willy-nilly, but I am, so... Oh, you actually love diamonds, so I'll give you that for sure. Okay, moreover, I need to find... Oh, there's Haley. I need to find Leah at some point. I don't know where she is in the spring, to be honest with you. But yeah, Stardew Valley is a lot different from my other LPs that I usually do, in that in Stardew Valley there's going to be a lot of no talking, whereas other LPs there's like moments, or at least I can... There's Leah. At least I can, you know, usually guess when I'm not going to be talking for a while. I need to get more salads for her. Yeah, sure. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that is a good point. Oh, good for you, Leah. Wow, they must have changed this. No, it's fine. I wonder if that's another thing they changed, because usually I don't think I've ever had a dialogue tree where I talk to someone like 5 or 6 times in a row. But maybe it would make more sense, you know, if they're your significant other, that they would talk to you a lot. But yeah, I definitely need to get more salads for Leah. And we also need to be on the lookout for rainy days this season. That's going to be very, very important to do. I don't really have anything for Gus, so... I'll buy 50. And then I'll just like never have to worry about it again. Yeah, we're definitely going to want to be on the lookout for a rainy day. Especially since we're almost at 10 hearts with Leah. And that might sound like a total non sequitur, but trust me, those two factors are related to the same thing, and you'll see why hopefully pretty soon here. Okay, let's see. Am I already done gifting for today? No, you know what? I'm at the very least gonna go... I need to do this, too. I'm at the very least gonna go down to the wizard's hut, and I'm gonna gift him. Also, yeah, look at all this new grass. Holy cow, that's a lot of grass. So I probably didn't have to buy as much hay as I did. Oh, hey, a Leah cutscene. This one actually isn't, if I remember right, this one isn't dependent on hearts, or if it is, you don't need very many to get this cutscene. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to startle you there. Yeah, it does. I don't really know what kind of a fruit that is. It's kind of like a peach. Whoa! Oh, yeah, I suppose so. I guess it was an apple, according to that sprite there. But yeah, just a cute little cutscene there. Well, what's that? Exactly, yeah. Oh, definitely with the horse there. That is one thing that kind of sucks about entering an area and then getting a cutscene is that, yeah, you automatically get off the horse, but it's not that big of a deal. Okay, yeah, yesterday was Monday. I was trying to figure out if I missed a wagon day. Oh, that's really not very important anymore. Once you get to year 2, the wagon... I don't want to say it becomes irrelevant, but it's definitely much less important to check every single time it comes. I still like to, just in case, but for the most part, it's really not going to matter very much. It's really most important year 1 if you're trying to get the community center done as quickly as possible. But then once you hit year 2, then it's like, well, okay, it doesn't matter anymore. Speaking of which, the way things are panned out, right now, it's looking like we're probably going to finish the community center in summer of year 2. Which is the earliest you can finish it without having to get stuff from the wagon. I've probably already mentioned it. See, now, this is another thing about taking such a long break from this game. I totally forget what I have and haven't mentioned. I mean, I'm sure I've mentioned this before. In fact, I know I have, but it's also... Whoa, what's this? Add to existing stacks. Oh, that's a convenient button. Oh, yeah, I just noticed that. But yeah, so now I lost track of what I was saying. We need to get a new rod at some point, too. Nope, leave those down there. Don't want another bomb incident. Oh, I remember that all too well. In any case, let's go ahead and get this cauliflower planted. I'm honestly not... I don't think I'm going to bother watering it. Well, you know, I have the time. There's no reason I shouldn't. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I totally lost track of what I was saying, so... Oh well. Yeah, I think with the rest of this day, I'm just going to plant this cauliflower, get it watered, and then probably just clean up the farm a little bit, like remove the debris and the some of the wild grass that's growing. Not all of it, but yeah, like, I'll probably just do the rest of that off screen. Okay, farm is a fair bit more cleaned up now. You can see I took out pretty much all the grass except for that. That's actually about where I wanted to stop anyway, but I also wanted to check on something. This is something you should watch out for too when you're cutting down grass is... Ooh, excuse me. When you're scything up the grass... Yeah, okay, so see how I'm maxed out on hay? Well, when you're scything up the grass, you might notice the hay icon appear above your head. But if you notice it stop appearing... then you're going to want to stop cutting up grass because, well, that means that you're not getting any more, that your silos are full and you can't add any more to them. Oh, right. I was like, what's the truffle doing in here? But I forgot. Since I only have 2 things left to turn into the community center, this kind of turned into like my just random things I've crafted. Also, this is a rare coat. Let's actually put this out somewhere. Not that it really matters, but... No, I just like showing them off. I think we've got, what, 6 of these altogether? 6 out of 8, I believe? I know I have 2 over there, and I know I have 4 over here. So yeah, that would make 6. I don't remember which ones I don't have off the top of my head. Which other ones are out there? Oh, I need to do this as well. That's right. And let's throw the CD in there. Fill up these crab pots. Oops, that's not the line. There we go. Okay, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put my scythe away for now. Yeah, I probably won't need it too much in the near future. Refined quartz can go in here. Crayfish I'll put inside. Oh, I need to fill up all these kegs and stuff as well. Well, let's see. I hope tomorrow's a good day for mining, because I don't really have a whole heck of a lot else to do. No, don't eat it. Put it in the... There we go. If it rains, that would also be very nice, because then I have a couple of things I can do. Down at the beach by the ocean there. Otherwise, I'm trying to think of what else I really need to get done. If I need to, you know what? I need to get more kegs established, and I also need to get a, I just need to get that all set up. A better keg set up. I also need to upgrade the house at some point as well. Okay, so we do have a fair bit of things we can do. Let's see what day 3 is like. No rain, huh? That's a shame. Yeah, it'll always rain the 3rd day of spring in year 1, but that won't be the case for necessarily any other year. Okay, spirits feel neutral, so I might just go out to the mines anyway. Let's see. Ooh, we got a new recipe from Emily. That's nice. Okay, let me do the animals, and then I'll think about what all else I need to do here. Okay, well I do know one minor thing I can do off the top of my head. As of the new update, I'm gonna come down to Marnie's here. You might remember me saying that the auto grabber only works with the cows, does not work with chickens. Well, as of this latest update, you can use the auto grabber with chickens. So that's really, really nice. So I'm definitely gonna get one. It's gonna make, wait for Jazz there. It's gonna make getting those eggs a lot easier. And I'm really glad for that too, because it really didn't make a whole lot of sense, in my opinion anyway, why you couldn't use that for chickens as well. I mean, you might argue that, oh, it's like, you know, like how farms have like milking machines, but you can't really do that for eggs. And my counter argument is, well, it's a video game. Who cares? But okay, so now we got that. That's gonna make getting the eggs much easier. Okay, now one thing I also wanted to see was I was thinking about upgrading the house. And I don't remember off the top of my head what all materials that takes. You know what, I will pick up this leek. Most of the forageables I'm going to be ignoring, because I really don't need to pick them up anymore. Leeks, however, definitely still want to pick up because George loves leeks. And they're just all over the place in spring, so why not? Okay, upgrade house. Oh man, if I hadn't just spent that money on the auto grabber, I could totally do that. I could probably come up with 17,000 gold by the end of the day, though. Okay, let me see something else real quick. At some point I'm gonna want a shed, but I need a lot more wood than I have for that. I think this is relatively new, the fish pond. Yeah. So this is, I think, new to the latest update, is this fish pond here. I might mess with that later in the game. I definitely have all the materials for it, I'm pretty sure. But I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on it. See, it's funny because part of my excuse, you know, for not picking up this LP again sooner than I did was like, oh, well, I said I'd do some research about getting cutscenes or whatever, and I don't know, I don't feel like doing that, and I never did feel like doing that for the longest time. But at the same time, it's like, I mean, kind of what I decided this morning was that, you know, this is supposed to be a relaxing game, you know, and I find myself very often taking this game far too seriously in terms of min-maxing it. And I decided that, no, maybe I was doing that a little too much with the LP, just stressing, like, psyching myself out of playing the game. So I was like, you know what, whatever, I'll just take it easy, do whatever, let's just start recording. Also, you know, it's only fitting I started, because I haven't even talked about the date yet. Today is January 2nd, so I was like, well, you know what, New Year in real life, let's do a New Year in Stardew Valley as well. Oh, right, I'm gonna try to come up with some money, that's right. What's the best way to do that? I could sell the pearl. I mean, what else am I gonna use it for, really? I could also sell some diamonds. These are like 750 gold apiece, I think. Would I need 17,000? Maybe I should just wait. I can wait until tomorrow to upgrade the house. It's not that big of a deal. So I guess there's not really a whole lot else to do except go mining. So I guess we'll just do that. Yeah, a little later than I would like to start, but it's not that big of a deal. Whoa, that's definitely new. That's cool. I'm really glad they added something else to the desert, because I thought that for a while, that like the desert, I mean, of course the desert, it's going to be barren, but it did seem a bit too barren, didn't it? I thought so anyway, so that's cool that they added some more stuff to it. Okay, I'm gonna put these staircases here. I guess let's do it like this. There we go. Okay, let's see what this guy's selling. Also, this guy I'm pretty sure is at the winter fair. An artifact trove. Blacksmith can open. Oh wow, you can buy spicy eels here. They cost a ruby, huh? Oh, this is cool. A little butterfly hutch? Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. This is also cool because it provides an alternate use for all these gems that you just acquire over the course of the game. Huh. Okay, so definitely gonna start setting aside rubies for spicy eels. That's not a bad deal at all. Huh, that's cool. That's really cool. I like this a lot. It's also just really cool that, like, you know, after all this time, they're still adding all these new things to this game. Like, what other game do you really see? I mean, I'm sure there's plenty, but, like, you don't see a whole lot of games like this that will really go and add all this stuff for free. Like, none of it's DLC either. This is all free updates, so that's pretty cool if you ask me. Okay, let's eat this spicy eel. I'm gonna put this cactus fruit back here. Have my sword at the ready, and let's do this. Ah, right off the bat. Don't ever change, Skull Cave. Don't ever change. Ooh, we got a hole already too. I guess I could stand to vlog a little bit while I'm doing this. Most of this trip will probably end up being cut out because it probably won't be anything too special. But, yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm a little bit rusty here, so I had to concentrate on that for a moment. So yeah, how's everyone doing today? Like I said, today is January 2nd of the new year, 2020, the new decade at that. Hope everyone had a good and a safe New Year's Eve. I had a very safe New Year's Eve, as I fell asleep at 10:45 p.m. because, as you can probably tell, I'm sick again. Yeah, so... oh, this is also the first video I've recorded since I got back from the holidays. Over Christmas break, well, I mean, it wasn't really a break, I took time off. You know what I mean. Over Christmas, I went back home to Nebraska, visited my family. Saw some friends as well. It was very, very good time. It's funny too because I thought, you know, in the weeks leading up to it, I was wondering, like, I had these thoughts to myself, like, what if I miss Nebraska when I go back so much that I don't want to leave? Like, oh, what am I gonna do? Because I was like, I do miss it a lot. But, you know, it was nice to visit. I mean, okay, this is not me trying to be like, oh, you know, fuck my hometown, whatever. No, I do like it a lot, but at the same time, I went back to visit, and I was like, this is really nice, I'm glad to be back. And I would have liked to have stayed for a few more days, but at the same time, I'm also glad to be back, back here in Virginia as well. It's kind of a weird, I don't know, it's a weird feeling. I don't really know how to describe it. I mean, if you've ever, you know, it's just that whole, like, going back and visiting home the first time since you've left kind of a thing, which is a totally new experience for me since, like, I've mentioned this before, but my moving to Virginia about 6 months ago, shoot. Okay, let me heal real quick. We gotta edit that cough out, too. Yeah, I got a little hairy there for a second. But yeah, it's like, you know, that whole leaving home and then visiting again for the first time, it's a new experience for me. Like I was saying, I've probably mentioned this before, but, you know, I lived in Nebraska for, I mean, I'm 26 years old, almost 27, and I lived in Nebraska for 26 and a half years of my life, so... Okay, let me take care of you. So it's all just new to me, I guess is what I'm getting at. We got this aquamarine. Because there was something you could trade aquamarines for. Wow. I just don't remember what. So yeah, I hope everyone had a good New Year and a good holiday as well. I already mentioned this in the description of whatever video I first posted when I came back, but I do apologize. I know I said at some point that I was going to have videos over the holiday break, and in truth, I did have them all, you know, recorded and ready to go, but what happened was, DaVinci was acting up like... Basically, I had one free day. Like, because I was working a lot, you know, being a retail job. I was working a lot the week before Christmas. Like, a lot. So I had a lot of shifts and didn't have a whole lot of time to get those videos edited. Basically, I set aside one day for myself to do it. And, of course, on that one day, DaVinci decided to act up, and it wouldn't open at first, and then I finally got it to open, and then it wouldn't process the video. Like, it would get it to 80%, and then it would just, like, unexpectedly quit. So, yeah, I wasn't able to get those videos out in time in order to be uploaded while I was gone. So, that's why there was a week hiatus, even though I said there wouldn't be one. So, I do apologize for that, but we are back on track, and we are... Well, I don't really know. Oh, we're back on track. There we go. Something else I wanted to talk about too. I don't really remember. Oh, yeah. Games. So gotta talk about games I've been playing. A couple days ago, I finished Octopath Traveler, or at least the main story. All of the characters' main stories. So that was pretty cool. Really like that game. Probably gonna play it for the channel at some point. I am still looking at getting a capture card. Hopefully, probably in the near future. I just gotta work out a few technical kinks with my setup, and then I'll be good to go on that. As far as that goes, I don't know that I really have a solid time frame. It really is just more about when I get around to doing it, but yeah, I really would like to play Octopath Traveler for the channel because it's pretty much everything I love about an RPG, like in one RPG, if that makes any sense. There are a few things I don't like about it, but I mean, Octopath Traveler, I'd give a solid 9 out of 10. That game is really good. Okay, what time is it? 6:40. Okay, wasn't watching the clock there. And then just yesterday, I started playing Celeste for the first time, and let me tell you something. That's one of those games. So that's one of those games that, like, I'd seen other people that I'm subscribed to, like, play it, and there was even one time where I watched like the first 5 minutes of part 1 of somebody's Let's Play of it, and then that 5 minutes alone was enough to make me stop. So I was like, I want to experience this game for the first time myself. And I'm really glad I did that because I am super into it. I think it's a really cool game. The story is phenomenal. It's a little too close to home in a lot of parts, but that's probably what makes it so good to me. Yeah, so I started it yesterday, and I got to Chapter 7, and I'm like a decent ways into Chapter 7, but not entirely finished with it yet. So after I record some videos today, I'm probably going to finish that. I also got Final Fantasy XII, the Zodiac Age, right before I left for the holidays. And it's funny, after I finished Octopath Traveler, I did actually start to play that, because I've never played that before. But like, I don't know, I got to like the first save point, and then I was like, you know what? I need to play something besides another long RPG. Like, I just need, like, don't get me wrong, I'm going to play it soon, Final Fantasy XII that is, but I needed to play something else that wasn't a long RPG, like, just kind of give myself a break from them. And that's kind of where Celeste came in. What else did I buy recently? I've been playing a lot, not a lot of the games, but I got a fair bit of games. Oh, that's right, that was the other one. Slay the Spire, I got that. Haven't started it yet, but I'm really excited to start it. I'm just gonna leave. Oh, and that's right, the other one was Red Dead 2. I bought Red Dead 2, but unfortunately, I don't know if it's the port or my computer, or a combination of the two. Probably a combination of the two. But it's just, like, unplayably laggy. Like, the parts that weren't super laggy that I was playing were really good. But like I said, the game as a whole was just, like, unplayably laggy, which is really too bad, so That was the Steam port, by the way. I haven't tried any other ports of it yet. Maybe those are better. I don't know, but how much iridium? One piece of iridium, huh? Okay, it's not good, but it's I'm not worried about it. So yeah, I might come back to Red Dead 2 at some point if I get like a different... I was gonna say a different build, like a different computer. Yeah, God only knows when that's gonna happen. Oh, I was like, what's going on? Wow, I ended up talking through that whole mining trip, didn't I? I definitely didn't mean to, but that's alright. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, definitely gonna put these back down here. The mushrooms can go in here. Let's see. Excuse me. Let's see what the luck for tomorrow looks like. Oh, nice! We finally got level 10 combat. Man, I've been waiting for this forever. So yeah, between these two, dealing 15% more damage, having 25 more HP, it's pretty obvious I'm going to go with Brute here. Oh yeah, but Red Dead 2, the only thing I was going to say was, like, that's something I might come back to later, but I'd probably rather have just a different rig or a different setup before I try it again. Feel neutral, huh? Well, you know what? I think I will do one more day, but I'm probably going to end up cutting most of this one out. Just so this video is not too long. Since I'm doing... I guess I'm now doing... Now I've now decided that just now. I'm now doing 4 days. So... Oh, honey doesn't go in there. What's the other thing I put in here? Diamond? That doesn't go in here either. Yeah, I know these gems. I don't know what I was thinking. Let's see. I think what I'm probably going to just end up doing is like finding some stuff to sell and trying to get enough for that house upgrade. So I'll probably do most of that off screen. I don't know what to do with this honey at all. I guess let's put it in here. And yeah, we'll figure that out off screen. Okay, so I ended up selling some extra mining and gift stuff that I had laying around. As you can see, I made it up to above 50,000 gold, so... Oh, there's the woodpecker. Sorry, I had to stop. I love the sound he makes. So I am going to go ahead and swing up by Robin's and get that house upgrade. And I'll go ahead and show myself doing that, and then I'll probably just spend the rest of the day seeing what wood I can get. Because I'm going to need a lot of wood. Well, not a lot, but I'm going to need 300 wood to build a certain building that I want to get done. Oh, you know what? I'm going to need way more than that, actually, for what I have in mind. It's too bad, because I know I bought some wood at the end of last season for some upgrade or another, but... as that notice said on the first day of the new year, yeah, Robin's prices for supplies have gone up. So if you see now, it's 50 gold per wood instead of, what was it, like 10 before? So now at this point in the game, I definitely don't recommend buying wood or stone from Robin because it's just not worth it at all. Furniture catalog we're still going to want to get at some point though. And... I thought about getting those recipes, but nope, I gotta focus on upgrading the house. So yep, there goes pretty much all of our money, but I don't think we'll be needing much of it in the near future. We already got our seeds going, and there's not really anything else we need it for, as far as I know off the top of my head. So yeah, I'm gonna spend pretty much the rest of today just cutting down trees, I think. Which, oh, I forgot how nice the Iridium Axe was in the time I was gone. It's so nice. I'm probably gonna only cut down fully grown trees, though. I want to give the little ones a chance to grow before I cut them down. There's a morel over here. I guess I could get more hardwood too. I don't really know what I'm going to need it for though. But, yeah, better to have it and not need it, right? It's kind of like the whole motto of this game. It's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Oh, we got an achievement for talking to Leah there. Yeah, we got up to 10 hearts with her. Nice. She said she was gonna make a salad for a set of forageables, which is very nice of her. Wow, I didn't realize talking to people influenced hearts that much. It might not even have been that much. Like maybe she was just like at the point where, like barely at the point where she wasn't at 10 hearts, and then that was enough to push her over the edge. But because I had it in my mind for a while that talking to people or not talking to them didn't influence hearts at all, but I don't think that's actually the case. Well, I mean, I know it's not now, but I didn't think it was before either. So yeah, now that we're at 10 hearts with her, we're especially going to want to watch out for rainy days. But yeah, not many fully grown trees around here. Because I cut pretty much all of them down in winter, I remember. And while the changing of seasons does provide, like, a lot of growth towards, like, debris and tree growth, it's not enough that it made, like, the forest lush again. So, whoops, guess that's my bad. Oh, well. You know what? Now that we have a new achievement, actually, the mouse hat should have a new hat. Do I have one of these already? I kind of want one. What am I wearing now? The sailor's cap? Oh, Santa hat's new, I'm pretty sure. I don't remember if I have a butterfly bow or not, but if I do, oh well. Yeah, there we go. I like that a lot. Also, holy cow, I forgot how little money I had. I'm lucky I was able to afford that at all. Oh, yeah, and just like last spring, here's the spring onions if you really want them. But like most other forageables, I'm not going to bother because, well, there's not really any need for those anymore. Okay, so yeah, I went around pretty much the whole map. Oh, I didn't go up to the mountains area now that I think about it. You know what? It's still 7. But at the same time, I can just do that in another video as well. But I went pretty much around the whole area, just looking for trees to cut down. Didn't go to the desert, though. But again, I can also just do that later. I didn't find a whole lot of trees. I only have, like, where is it? I guess I have almost 200 wood. I need 300 for the building that I'm thinking of getting. But I can always get that later. It's not like a huge priority right now. But again, I am also going to need more wood for other things I want to craft. Cheese presses being one of them. But in any case, even though it's only 8 o'clock, it's still... I don't have a whole lot else left to do with this day. So I think I am just going to call it an evening. So, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Stardew Valley. Welcome back to year 2. I'm actually pretty excited to be working on this series again. And we will go ahead and continue on with it next time on Let's Play Stardew Valley. And we got to see the totals of what we sold first. As you can see that I got a regular truffle, so I ended up selling the gold star one we got earlier. And that by itself is almost 1,000 gold, which is pretty good considering like goat cheese, which is from like a higher tier barn animal and also a processed food item, only sells for like a little more than half of that. So that's pretty nice. But yeah, we'll definitely going to want to get more pigs when we can afford it in the future so we can get as many truffles as possible. But in any case, thank you so much for watching Stardew Valley. This is Hexlex, signing out. Have a good day.